Hi everybody, I am Christian and this is Teamwork Cast.
Hey, it's Shepard, and here's hoping we actually get something interesting this time.
Yeah, it's Cthulhu, and I just... why do we play this game?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to get a devil joke, damn it.
No! If you were tuning in to see the Devil Joe, it was in the last episode. Spoiler! You have to see the last episode.
No.
Don't skip the Gathering Quest. Exciting things happen. Never skip Gathering Quest.
It's following the proof that all of our most interesting moments are during Gathering Quests.
That's true,
Yeah.
That's true. Alright, so this is going to be our last 12 months under Generations, and this time around we're actually going to do a pretty crazy complicated quest that will cause a lot of headaches for me to make a thumbnail with.
Yes, it's the quest is Hunt, Sweat, and Tears. It's killing a bunch of monsters from the bloodthirsty noblewoman again. I simply love the sight of brave hunters, only barely escaping death. And this lineup of 5 awful beasties is sure to grant me that. Now, be a dear, and show me a good time.
Wow. Mind teleporter. You're a teleporter for the mind.
I'm gonna teleport into your heart.
This woman is scary.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
she likes to watch people suffer.
Okay.
Speaking of that, any of you guys ever owned a Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Nope.
Ever owned House of the Dead 2,
No.
I think it was? There's this great line. Little
Stuff like
creature
Gigit?
goes, you got it. You know what it is.
We already talked about this a lot of times on the show.
I love it. Love
pretty
that
good.
quote.
Suffer like cheated.
Suffer like cheated.
Oh, wow, 2 monsters at the same time. Is that how it works, huh?
Yep. Oh, come on. The music for this reminds me of Final Fantasy at sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah. This has got some Final Fantasy vibes going on.
So, by the way, Shepard, have you played more Final Fantasy 15?
Not much. I'm only slightly ahead of Cthulhu, which is to say, like chapter 4, maybe 5.
Yeah.
It's a good
I've just
game.
had too many other games I've been playing to make too much progress.
I've really been enjoying. I guess I haven't talked about it much. This game, Let It Die.
Yeah.
It is the
give us an update.
first free-to-play mobile-esque game that's really got its claws into me. You know? And the funny part is it's like currently like you can't even do much with money anyways unless you like not cheating necessarily. It's like when you use the premium currency to continue, I think of it like putting quarters into an arcade machine, right? And it's not, the price isn't much different. It's 50 cents essentially to continue in the game. But it's just, man, it's like a Dark Souls, except weird as hell. So the developer, I mentioned, we spoke about it, Suda51.
Yeah, good studio.
Grasshopper, I guess.
Yes.
It's a studio.
The developer is
And-
Suda 50.
Yeah, they've done a lot of interesting stuff in the past. I think
Can we
probably
give
lot
it a
of
short
people-
list what they're known for?
No More Heroes, Killer is Dead, Killer 7, you know, kind of the punk rock person. Like, if Kojima just had full creative license to be as insane as he wants, plus
Well, he
was a
kind of
punk
does
rocker.
now, doesn't he?
He does now. But just a really great aesthetic, and certainly it's interesting because like you can tell like they thought like that free to play money was going to come rolling in because they did not really spare much expense on anything. You know, animation's good, quality's good. Like if you're one of those people that likes hitbox porn, where like you know things pass over your head just by like a pixel and they don't hit you.
First
this
monster
game's
dead.
got it in spades. Oh yeah.
I bet it's potions.
It's made out
It's
of potions.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, so it's like Dark Souls, you said. I mean, this
Very
is
much
such a overused phrase these days. Does it actually really mean anything when somebody says it's like Dark
This
Souls?
definitely means something. This isn't just like, you know, so-and-so. Like, the combat, it's even kind of janky like Dark Souls a little bit. You know, Dark Souls can be a little janky sometimes.
Yeah.
It's got that jank.
Real jank going on.
You know, most of your hits have a real weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
Armor is just kind of weird, and it's not useless in the game. It's actually very important. But it is still kind of just like weird.
But the setting is like medieval as well, like in Dark Souls?
No. So the setting is almost, I think it's technically post-apocalyptic.
It's like post-apocalyptic cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Is what a lot of folks
Ooh, I like it.
compare it to.
Yeah, so it's
You know that I
post-apocalyptic.
live for cyberpunk.
Yeah, you're using weapons like
Irons and
yeah,
pitchfork.
irons, you hammers, fireworks launchers. You know, like weird, like really weird stuff.
Oops, sorry.
All right.
What the hell, dude?
That I guess we're.
I tried to carve the Cephalos. Is it never going to go away anymore?
It's gonna be a couple minutes. Hopefully the other one's
I
not on
just
this.
By the way, Cephalos is not made out of potions. You can carve him.
Oh, yeah, well, if you
Oh,
wanted to
nice.
carve the Azarus, that's gone.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is so stupid.
alright.
Why would they have the button for this over there?
Well, now we can just start and talk about.
Oh, there's the monster. Oh,
There we
oh,
go.
it's gone again. Oh, that didn't take long at all.
That wasn't bad.
I had to make it more interesting. Right, so it's a cyberpunk kind of post-apocalyptic cyberpunk kind of game that
Yep.
is like Dark Souls that is free to play.
Yeah, and there's some things that make you want to.
So I assume it's PC, right?
No,
No.
PS4 only. And just in case you didn't know, PlayStation Plus is not required. Is not required to play.
It would be kind of weird to make a restriction like this
Yeah,
in a
there's
free-to-play situation.
I mean, full reference. You know, there's no free-to-play game on the PlayStation Network that requires PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've probably put in. It's embarrassing. 30, 40 hours over the course of a week. It's been like
how
a job.
embarrassing.
Well, it's just insane to think you put so much time into a game. It's just
Yeah, it's like a full-time job.
It's always got you wanting to play. Well, the thing is it, you know, like a free-to-play game, you know, it's not balanced like Dark Souls where you could technically speedrun the game in 3 or 4 hours. I mean, I guess you could technically speedrun this game, but you'd have to have godlike reflexes.
Which you usually kind of do. We have to say.
Well, it's really more like it's a quasi-puzzle game in a sense in that you're always going to these new floors that are semi-randomized, but it's got somewhat consistent enemy placement. So it's like you're trying to memorize the floors of the tower as you get along. There's just some really weird stuff. Like the people you play as, they're stored in a meat locker. Like that's your character select screen. It's like they're on hooks in a meat locker. It's just crazy. Everything about it's just so bizarre.
So you can actually finish the game.
So you're climbing this tower. The goal is, of course, to get to the top of the tower. No one I know has done it yet, although people are getting kind of close.
Theoretically possible. There's maybe somewhere content in some server that is like, yeah, you made it.
I mean, the expectation for most people playing the game is that they're going to slowly release more floors over time, and it wouldn't be difficult to do that. You know, it's already a semi-randomized level generator anyways, except I don't know how to say it. It's like it's random and yet it's not. In that, like, if you go back to the same floor, it's kind of the same.
The floor itself is the same. Just
Yeah, the floor.
The enemy placements might change, and
Well, and that's part of the game is like, on a daily basis, the world shifts around. Like the towers are always moving around. So you may have had like a favorite route that you would take to get to a certain area, and that may be gone now. Because things have changed.
I see your problem. Yes. It sounds promising. If I ever get the PlayStation 4, I'm definitely going to be.
For a free-to-play game, like you've got, literally nothing to lose.
Yeah. Well, except from the 40 hours per week.
Except for the hooks, yeah.
Yeah.
The hooks will get you.
You're going to be hanging in the meat locker.
But it's got things like login bonuses and stuff like that. I could see though, unless they rebalance some stuff, I think it could get very grindy. I mean, it's already somewhat grindy because I like to really max everything out as I go along.
Yeah.
That's why I'm spending so much time. If my sole goal was just to climb the tower, I'd probably be 10 floors higher.
How many floors are there, do you think?
It varies in the game lore how many there are. I've heard some people say 40. I've said other people say 128.
And how many floors are you?
I am on the 18th floor.
Oh.
Which is relatively high, actually. I mean, things are getting pretty intense up there. But one really fun part about the game is the multiplayer is based off of your region in a sense, in that you can set one of the United States or a country as your team, and so the states in the United States that normally have rivalries, Alabama and basically every other state in the South, or Texas and New York and stuff like that, they'll actually have gang wars with each other, where they'll deliberately start raiding each other's bases. And that's fun. That's been fun. Germany, for some reason, everybody's picking a fight with Germany.
Yeah.
Can't say why.
Angela Merkel, probably.
I blame Angela Merkel too.
Yeah.
She might be leading the team.
I don't think she would be the kind of person.
That's the sort of person she wants you to think.
Well,
why is the?
I think if she was that person, we would know already.
Why did the Brexit happen? Angela Merkel's video game addiction.
Probably.
You heard it here first. Probably.
There was some drama in her WoW guild.
Jesus.
A lot of life.
These monsters are. Cthulhu.
I got stuck in the corner. They were both just on my
That's
face, and I couldn't move. So.
I'm running out of mega potions here. This is serious.
I felt violated.
Oh, one guy is dead. Okay. How many monsters are there left after this?
One after this.
Wow, and we killed the Lagambi before the.
I was focusing the Lagambi.
He's not made out of potions either, by the way. Just saying. So, Shepard, I'm very much the same way with No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It's a game that got its hooks into me.
Well, that update, I think, did everything necessary to scratch your itch, huh?
Yeah, I've been playing consistently throughout this week, and we at this point when we're releasing this video, you probably already see that we're releasing the VODs on YouTube. And at this point, I have 20 episodes recorded. Over 20.
It's a lot of episodes. So is it just you building, exploring, crafting? What mode are you on?
I'm a survival, so that survival makes it really hard and difficult. It takes on the third episode I will go into space for the first time.
And that's after 20, 30 minutes?
And that's after at
2
least
hours.
1.5 hours or so.
Wow.
It's tough. It's tough. A lot of people don't even make it to space.
How depressing.
Yeah. It's good. There's at least 2 or 3 moments where I was close to die, to kind of not be able to recover even. I would have to start a new save game.
Permadeath in that mode, or?
No, but if you lose, you lose some of your equipment. It gets broken. And if you happen to be on a planet that is very, very difficult to survive on, you might not be able to recover anymore.
Oh, wow.
You might just end up in a cycle where you respawn and die right away.
Yeah. Like if you lose your mining beam, for example, which is possible, then you might not be able to even get the resources to repair it anymore.
Can you craft duplicate mining beams?
Yeah, I mean, you can repair it, but you need resources to repair the mining beam. So it means you would have to survive for long enough to get the resources to repair the mining beam. And there's like a couple of moments where I was like on planets where I was constantly hounded by these drones. Or I was once on a planet that was so cold I would survive for literally just 20 seconds outside.
Wow, and you had to
before succumbing to the cold.
So you had to do like 20-second resource runs?
Well, I was lucky in that I could take off immediately. I had the resources saved up. But if I landed on this planet, nice Shepard.
There and you can. Some people will start on planets like that. It's just like, yep, you can't survive.
I think the starting planets are not as extreme. I mean, they're all.
Oh, I watched one guy who literally, like, as soon as he would step outside, he would have like 10 seconds before his thermal shielding was gone.
Yeah, if you get like if you get storms and stuff like that, this can happen. Yeah. So yeah, it was a rough playthrough, but with a lot of ups and downs. It's exactly what I wanted, and it has turned into my Dark Souls right now. I just can't stop playing it. It's so good, and it treats me. It's a harsh mistress. Sometimes it treats me just right and just wrong, and just the right kind of wrong way.
Meanwhile, all I'm doing is mining an Eve and occasionally playing as Wood Elves and Warhammer Total War.
How's that expansion?
Pretty good. It's very, the elves are interesting. But I'm enjoying it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I really enjoy the Warhammer Total War game. All of the armies are unique and have their own feel, so.
How far in are you?
Sure. Oh, I've played a number of different campaigns through various links.
So I understand that they limit the blood in the game to DLC to control the age rating, right?
Yes.
And I'm assuming you bought the blood DLC. No?
No, I don't really need it. I've never really zoomed in enough to really see the blood, anyways. So.
I was just wondering because like the game is such a violent game, the Warhammer universe, like how bloody it gets.
Oh, you get with the Blood for the Blood God DLC, you get like decapitations. Like they're actually, most people will get the DLC and then do a mod which reduces the amount of blood that actually spills, because otherwise you end up with like the entire field of battle is nothing but blood. All the units are covered in blood, so you can't actually see anything other than blood.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fun if that's the thing that you enjoy.
I'm kind of into that stuff. The Let It Die has every time you kill anything, they literally explode like Gibbs everywhere.
Oh, that's why you're into it, you said. Got it.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I do.
He
like
just wants to watch everyone explode in blood.
I do like the ultraviolence. I'm not gonna lie.
Whew.
Well, so far so good. It's kind of an That's some exhausting quests today, guys.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Like, it's, crazy.
I was hoping I could have like a cruise sort of day, but no. I gotta put the work in. Almost 20 minutes, God.
This was one hell of a quest. I like it. More of it. Clear.
Here you go, Christian. Remember this?
Ah.
Now we can't go home.
Yeah, we're stuck here forever. Oh, somebody started Skype.
Yes, I had to update my passwords yesterday, so I was logging my phone back in.
Oh man, that was another significant, substantial quest.
It was a thing for sure.
Thanks for sticking with us for these substantial quests, and I hope you will join us for more substantial quests. Maybe a little bit more or less substantial quests in the future. See you next time around. Wish you, as always, good luck and good hunt.
Bye now.
Blocked up by Doritos and Mountain Dew? Squatty Potty. Takes on the toughest challenges, leaving you feeling empty. Squatty Potty.